Okay, is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yesterday we covered what is consciousness and circadian rhythm, biological rhythm, serotonin, melatonin, and physiological changes during sleep, types of sleep, two types of sleep mainly, REM sleep and non-REM sleep. REM sleep also known as active sleep and non-REM sleep is known as quiet sleep. And what about suprachiasmatic nucleus? Yes, terminology. आप लिखिए वो.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking. Cannot hear you properly. For me, at least. I mean, I don't know about others.
Your voice is slow. Not able to understand what are you saying.
Hmm. Now is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So yes, terminology. Please tell me. Um, non-REM sleep is also known as
Quiet sleep.
RTG. Yes. Okay. Quiet sleep. And according to American Association, non-REM has three stages, not four. Okay. And this is non-REM sleep, quiet sleep. We have discussed yesterday that this is dreamless sleep, deep sleep, slow brain waves we can see in non-REM sleep. This is overall, okay? And 75% of total sleep covered by non-REM sleep. Next is REM sleep. This is memory consolidation. And next is eyeball moves very frequently in REM sleep. Dreams occur during this period. Okay, sympathetic activation in this state. We are going to study stage 3 and 4 in REM sleep. Okay. Okay, please tell me, Usha ji, about sleep spindle. Yes, Aarti ji. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So tell me,
Now, what's the
Then,
question?
I'm just asking what is sleep spindle?
Okay.
when there is no disturbances in the sleep.
Sleep spindle, if it's sleep spindle, then it's a sudden change. The brainwaves suddenly change for a few seconds.
The burst of rapid rhythmic brain activity. Okay. Hmm. Sleep spindles and K complexes are present in which sleep Simonology?
second stage.
Yes. Okay. Now we are moving to stage 3 and stage 4. Collectively, we will study stage 3 and 4 because there are very less difference in stage 3 and 4. So we can collectively study this. So this is very deep sleep. Okay, slow wave sleep. 3 and 4, slow wave sleep. This is occur. These stage 3 and 4 occur in first to third cycles of night. Okay, this is important to learn. Yesterday I had tell you there are 4 to 5 cycles which we cover in our night. But in first 2 or 3 cycles, we had stage 3 and 4. In 4, stage 3 and 4, very less, or we can say no. We get deep sleep in, in starting cycle. We get deep sleep from starting cycle. Okay. As we moving further, we get very less deep sleep. Stage 3 and 4. Okay. This is slow wave sleep, delta wave, present and this. Because delta sleep is very slow wave, in deep sleep we can delta wave in our brain. Half to 2 oscillations of these brain waves per second. Per second, there are half or 2 oscillations. Okay. Really difficult to wake up. In this stage, we can not or we cannot wake up easily. We are just going to deep sleep. We had in deep sleep. It's around 30 to 60 minutes. Overall percentage of deep sleep tends to decrease with age. Okay. So with age, this deep sleep tends to decrease. Means this stage 3 and 4 starting to minimize very less. We can say just in first or second or in first cycle, we can see stage 3 and 4. Or stage 3 and 4 becomes very less timing. Okay, means 10 to 20 minutes only. Okay, so it we can say inversely proportional to with age. As age increases, the timing of stage 3 and 4 is decreases. Or deep slow waves, deep sleep also reduces as age is increasing. Okay. Arousal threshold is highest in stage 4. The arousal threshold
The voice
is
is
highest
not
in
clear, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, voice is not clear. Lacking sound.
Becoming difficult to understand what you're speaking, ma'am.
okay. Just give me 30 seconds, okay?
Are you there, ma'am?
Yes. Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So shall we start the class? Please tell me, everyone. Now is it audible to everyone?
Ma'am, your voice is still not clear. It's not clear in the sense it we can't hear you well. It sounds muffled.
Okay. Now, now is it okay?
It's the same, ma'am.
What are you saying, Ushaji?
No, it's the same, ma'am. It has not changed much. It's almost the same.
Hmm.
When we were doing the Yoga Sutra chanting, your voice was very clear. I mean, probably the signal was different, or the place where you were taking the class from was different. But during those classes, the voice was very clear. Now
I
we
don't
can't hear
know.
it clearly.
Ushaji, I also don't know what is happening. Now you don't believe I am on the top floor of my home.
But did you change the headphones or something, ma'am? Or are you
No,
not
no,
using the
not at
headphones?
all. At that time, I also used headphones.
Probably the mic settings, you have to just look at it once, ma'am.
Okay, okay. I just try without headphone. Okay, then tell me. Yes, now am I audible?
Yeah, slightly better, ma'am.
Voice is better.
Yes.
So it means totally mistake of headphones. Okay. We should not waste our time. Let's start. So this is phase 3. High voltage and slow wave activity on the EEG. We can see. Means in brain, slow wave activity we can see. Okay. And next is REM sleep. Eyeballs move rapidly here. Yes, you know. And yes, this is most important point, that muscles are paralyzed in this state. And we know this is active sleep. This is active sleep. And our muscles are like paralyzed. And that's great. That's good. Because if our muscles are not become paralyzed, then we can harm other. Okay? Because we are in active sleep. We are just dreaming. Next is, this is paradoxical sleep, and REM sleep lasts for approximately 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. And this is up to 30 to 60 minutes. Okay, during the first sleep cycle. And yes, it is increasing in length as night progresses. This is very also important. Then we had discussed there are 4 or 5 cycles, and if REM is in first cycle is 5 or 10 minutes, then it is slowly increasing 20, 30, 40, and in last cycles it is up to 1 hour. Okay. Everyone understanding, or should we repeat again?
Just do a quick summary of both of them, ma'am. Stage 3,
Yes.
4, and 10.
This stage 3 and 4, this is deep sleep. Delta waves is high in this stage because delta waves is representing very slow wave and deep sleep. It means half or two oscillations in per second. It's around 30 to 60 minutes, first or second cycle only. And slowly it is decreasing. And REM is slowly increasing. And it is also depends on aging also. As aging increases, that deep sleep and slow wave sleep is decreasing, reducing. Okay. Okay, should we move?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is EEG, electroencephalogram. These are two or three machines we will discuss. Maybe in exam they can ask questions from these machines also. Okay, that what it EEG, what's the full form, why we should use it, how use, and easy as a test that detects abnormalities in your brain waves, or we can say activities what is happening in our brain, not activities, only brain waves. Okay, so it measure brain waves simply. Okay, and there are different types of EEG also present in market. Means this is I think 64 channels. One is 32 channels. I used in my masters 4 channels of EEG. Okay, so are in the electrical activity of your brain. It measures brain waves or electrical activities. What has happened? There are electrodes. These are all our electrodes. These are present on our scalp. Okay, pasted on our scalp. And these electrodes detect teeny electrical charges that result from the activity of your brain cells. You just understand that this is EEG we use to measure brain waves or electrical activities. Okay. Next is EMG, electromyography. EMG, electromyography, measures muscle response or electrical activity in response to a nerve's stimulation of the muscles. Any electrical activity is response in nerve stimulation. Okay, we know messages from brain coming through nerves, and we feel in our muscles, in our skin. That is measured by EMG, electromyography. In this, one or more small needles, electrodes are inserted in the skin. Okay. So in this, one or more small needles are inserted in the through the skin. Means it is invasive tool, invasive machine. Okay. So this is EMG, electromyography, measure muscle response. Next is, and you can also see here, these all response we can see in our laptop as a form of what we can say. We can see like beats also in this. Okay, like in heartbeat we can see these waves, like same waves is happening here. Okay, next is Yes. Next is EOG, electrooculography. Electrooculography, EOG, is a technique for measuring corneoretinal staining potential that exists between front and back of human eye. It is in this, electrodes are put in all around the eyes. Okay, and just measure eye movement. What is happening in corneoretinal staining potential, that is measuring by human eye. Okay, should we move?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it done for understood by everyone? Should we repeat again? The response,
Ma'am, around the eyes, those electrodes
yes,
are placed, is it?
yes. Response is coming through eyes. Okay, that is observed by EOG. Responses coming from eyes, and this is how, by putting pairs of electrodes in all around the eyes.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Hmm. And this is simply just um, see that it is describing the waves, how EEG, EMG, and EOG showing that in awake sleep, or while we are awake, the EEG is showing very small, very um, high high ranges, fast frequency, we can say. Okay, and in REM sleep also, but in non-REM sleep there is very deep sleep or slow wave sleep. So here are looking very slow frequency, very slow ranges. Okay, so these are, you can say, just simple to understand. Next is very important, brain waves. Okay, types of sleep. So first we will discuss brain waves: delta, theta, alpha, beta, and gamma. Okay, delta, theta, alpha, beta, gamma. You should learn this complete sequence as well. Type of sleep: in non-REM sleep, these waves we can see. These brain waves, delta, theta, alpha, we can see. And in beta, REM sleep. As we moving in non-REM sleep, stage 1, 2, 3, as we then brain waves are slowing, going like this. First is alpha, then theta, then stage 3 and 4, delta. Okay, and beta is in REM. Next is frequency. Very low frequency in delta waves, mean in non-REM, stage 3 and 4. After that, frequency is increasing. As in REM sleep, highest frequency is present. And we know voltage is inversely proportional. So, very high voltage is present in during stage 3 and 4 sleep. And this is also reducing as we moving to REM sleep. Next is yoga. In yoga, what is happening in deep sleep, or we can say in um, deep practices of meditation, like we are performing nadi shodhan or any practice for last up to 30 minutes 25, 35 minutes, then we can see deep sleep. Means delta waves we can see in that asana or meditation. Okay, and after that, um, just we trying to start or focusing on a point, or you can see practicing of dharana. So that's in theta stage, and in asana, savasana, yoga, nidra, we can see alpha. Okay, and we can see also can say all asanas has alpha activities. Okay, it's like going like this in dhyan or in the samadhi state. We can also say, because delta is not easily you can get. You just go up to theta level. Okay. Next is effect on body. So these are disease or disorders which are happening in these stages, brain waves. When delta waves is affected, then these types of disease or disorders happen: tumor, epilepsy, mental deficiency, depression. If your theta brain waves is disturbed, then you can feel excess depression. If alpha waves is affecting, then uh, you always get light sleep, wandering mind, drowsiness, inattentive brain, awake but relaxed, closed eyes. You take then very less deep sleep. In beta waves, eyes open, attention and wakeful state, mental activity, arousal state, mental state. In this you can see um, hyperactivity, disturbance in mental activity. Next is gamma, anxiety, stress on peak, anger, can see. Okay, it means all waves are necessary, but when gamma in is highest, or the time period of gamma is high, then you can say this type of disorders you can see. Is if beta is high in time period, then these type of disorder, mental activity disturbances, mental tension, you can see. Okay, everyone understood? Should we move, or should we try repeat again?
Ma'am, why does delta, theta, those are good, right? Why is it having tumor, epilepsy, and mental deficiency and all these things on the body?
Yeah. If delta is too much, and okay, you can also think that in tumor or epilepsy or mental deficiency, these type of patients have seen that their delta waves are too much. It means we can say then that if waves are too much, then these types of disease are seen. Everything which is in maximum quantity, that creates disorder. Not in terms of yoga, it is good. We know that it is a stage of samadhi. It is a state of higher consciousness. We know, but in daily activity, if you increase your delta so much waves, then you can face this type of problems. Not always, but this had shown
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm. So just um, learn that if tumor, epilepsy, these types of disorders are happening, then you can say any defect in your delta waves.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm. Next, you can see the waves which are in all brain waves, how its frequency, how it's moving. In delta waves, very less frequencies. In tumor also, we our mental activities are just very less performing. That's why they are saying that it affects our delta waves. Maybe our delta waves is disturbing or affects. That's why we get tumor epilepsy. Okay. And so much brain activity is so high waves are running, then we can say we are in anger, or every anxiety, tension, these coming are in gamma stage. Okay. But very less disorders in these three states. Okay. These are simply
Ma'am, go back
I
to the
draw
previous
for.
slide, ma'am.
Yes.
Can you go back to the previous slide?
Yeah. In gamma stage, we are our brain waves are highly active. Okay, so we can say if this is properly happening, then we can say we can perform problem solving, reasoning, concentration. Before exam, it's needed to gamma activities come in. Gamma activities is increasing or in high stage. Beta is slowly less from gamma but more in from alpha. Okay, active mind. Alpha is like we are just working at our home, but not taking too much time on to thinking or learning. Okay, theta is like drowsiness, delta is deep sleep, very deep sleep.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Hmm. We are simply to understand by some cartoons that this is gamma, bulb is showing that your power is on. Beta is like you are reading, learning, thinking some, and alpha is more slightly less than. Theta is it is meditate starting to meditation, and delta is um, just uh, rest or no thinking. Okay, somehow you are you do not confuse anyhow that they are saying they are very similar, just very less differences in um, all. Okay. Should we move?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. So this is sleep disorders. We also sleep disorders in our syllabus. So very so much sleep disorders are happening. Okay. Why sleep disorders? Due to um, very less sleep or very high sleep, or not sleep during our daily routine, or changing our sleep habits, changing our diet. That's the cause of sleep disorders. Okay, so should we move?
Just give a second. I'm just making some notes from the previous slide.
Okay. So it's time also. Uh, it's enough for today. I think tomorrow we will just go through all sleep disorders because it's a big topic. I had mentioned so much disorders, list of disorders. So it takes time. Okay.
Yeah, so should we stop here, ma'am?
Mm-hmm. So anyone have doubt till now? So they can ask me. No one have doubt? Okay, so you all go through notes also, okay, please. So that you can ask questions.
Ma'am, share it, ma'am. Yeah.
I had shared in regular notes group.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
I want to all of you. Please sit in Sukhasana or any asana. Eyes closed. Both hands join. 3 times Om chanting. No. Oh. Oh. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. सर्वाविष्टषु शान्तिर्भवतु. Hari Om to all of you.
Hari Om, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.